What's going on, guys? It's your boy, John the Liquidator, coming back with breaking news. So it looked like Caitlin Clark will be named the 2024 Rookie of the Year, and she spoke up and spoke out against racism in the WNBA. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. The moment we all been waiting for has arrived, baby. Caitlin Clark will be named the 2024 Rookie of the Year. Now, this is what we know so far. It's unclear if it was a unanimous decision, but reports is starting to come out of Vegas that she will be named the 2024 Rookie of the Year. This tweet came out the basketball pipeline moments ago stating that Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark has won the WNBA Rookie of the Year, and Minnesota Lynx star now, Fisher Collier has won the award for the Defensive Player of the Year, sources has confirmed. Las Vegas Aces star received MVP, and Connecticut DeJounte Currington won Most Improved Player. Now, with all that being said, we know there was a lot that went into this season. I've never seen a player game critiqued as much as Caitlin Clark game was. First half of the season, her team started off 1-8. She got that Olympic break, came back on fire, felt like she was breaking every damn record in the WNBA. This is major on so many levels. Even though Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever did not make it as far as we wanted them to in the playoffs, this award in itself is like winning a championship because she came in and set the tone for pretty much all rookies from here on out. If you ain't living up to the hype, get the hell out the kitchen, bruh. Caitlin Clark is going to be cooking for a mighty long time. And it's just exciting to see. Now, the WNBA has yet to release a statement confirming that the award is going to Caitlin Clark, but this is a pretty credible source out in Vegas letting the world know that she, too, will be getting that Rookie of the Year award, dog. I'm super excited about this. This is breaking news, bruh. Caitlin Clark, she deserves all of the praise that she's getting right now. Now, we know today was in the interview for the Indiana Fever. Pretty much all of these stars sat down with the media. Caitlin Clark, Lynn Dunn, Christy Sides, the whole gang was there. Speaking about what has transpired throughout the WNBA this 2024 season. One thing that stuck out was Caitlin Clark pretty much calling out the fan base, letting it be known she is not rocking out with any racist behavior. Now, I told y'all, bruh, there was a lot of content creators and a lot of people on Twitter that is pushing this race narrative. Pay attention, guys. They've been doing it right before your eyes, and nobody's paying attention to it. You can play into the race narrative if you want to, but if you truly rock with Caitlin Clark, that ain't how she rocking, bruh. She on a whole nother wavelength. She's all about basketball, and that's what we all about on this channel, bruh. With all that being said, let's check out what she said.
This organization get there, but you got to let it, hurt you a little bit and really drive you throughout the offseason.
Go down the line, James and Chloe.
Caitlin, when your head coach came out with a statement today saying she denounces all the racism that some people have felt in this league, players, trolls online, all those things, as one of the biggest stars in this league, what are your thoughts on the things not only your teammates have to endure, but just the entire league? And obviously, you spoke on this before, but just now that your coach and your GM are talking about it as well.
Yeah, it's definitely upsetting. I don't think nobody in our league should be facing any sort of racism, hurtful, disrespectful, hateful comments and threats. Those aren't fans, those are trolls, and it's a real disservice to the people in our league, the organization, the WNBA. But there are a lot of really good fans, whether they've been fans for 20 plus years or whether they're new fans in our league. I think continuing to uplift this league in a very positive light is the best thing that we can do because there are so many great players. There's so many great teams. There are so many positive storylines that can be written and celebrated. And for me, that's why I became a fan of this league, is these people were my idols. I grew up wanting to be like them. So I think continuing to uplift and, represent this league in a positive way is the best thing that we can do.
Go Chloe, then Christine.
Yeah, just with all the success you have this season, just what do you think you need to work on to take that next step going into your second year next year?
Yeah, I think, like I said after we lost, is, I think there's so many ways that I can continue to get better, and I feel like there were so many ways I could have been even better this year, and that's what gets you going and gets you fired up, and you want to continue to keep playing. But at the same time, that's what stinks about the season ending is I felt like we were really starting to find our groove and really play good basketball, and it feels like that's always kind of how your season ends. You feel like you're playing your best basketball, and then it has to come to an end, and it's kind of just who's playing better basketball at that time and who plays a better game.
That was Caitlin Clark pretty much speaking on all the buffoonery that goes on this internet with these trolls, bruh, pushing this race narrative, which is not cool whatsoever. Now, her teammates also spoke up and spoke out about this entire situation, roll the footage.
Young. AB's only 2 years in the league. Caitlin's months in the league. It's not even a year yet. She's only months in the league. So I think with time, it only going to get better. And as you saw, with time after the break, it got better. So the future is very bright for those two.
We go Dana, then we go Scott on the left.
I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on Alyssa Thomas's comments and if you've seen any of that firsthand.
No, what was the comments?
Oh, Alyssa Thomas came out and said that the Fever fan base was racist.
I mean, we can't control
I
what
don't
someone
control
else says. For the more
I think that for us, we err on the side of professionalism in a lot of different ways, and we can only control what's in our organization, within our people. And that, I mean, me personally, we don't condone those kind of things. No, no matter what color you are or whatever you carry or possess. I think for us, we focus on the basketball part. And I think that she may have had an experience that we may or may not know on her own. But I don't think that, that should be labeled on us 12 or our, who we try to represent for ourselves. And so, I respect her comment and what she has to say, but I don't think it has anything to do with us,
Yeah, and also to piggyback on that, we don't condone any of those things.
At all.
For the more eyes been on us since C got drafted. So for us, our ears been blocked out longer than most people, if that make any sense. So, like I've said a comment before, it's a lot of things that try to come in this building and to pull us apart that we just didn't let. However, we probably got it too. We just don't care about it because what's important is this organization and us winning games, and that's what we did. So, but for the most part, we don't condone that. I don't care about it because there's a fan who probably sitting on the couch doing nothing, so I don't care.
We go Scott, then we'll go.
That was Kelsey Mitchell and Erica Wheeler speaking about the situation in Will. Now, we know Kelsey Mitchell is currently a free agent. Now, she let us know a little bit about what is possibly going to transpire during her offseason. I truly believe she's going to weigh her options, look and see who's going to give her the biggest bag, and that's where all she's going to ultimately end up. It's a business, bruh. It's about money. And if the Indiana Fever want to keep Kelsey Mitchell, they got to come off that bag, bruh, because she's definitely worth it. I believe they need to throw the house at her, give her a max contract, make sure she remain an Indiana Fever for years to come. With all that being said, this is what she said to the media about her future. Roll the footage.
Things, and I just try to give it in any way I can.
We go Chloe, then Christine.
Yeah, Kelsey, Christy earlier talked about how important you've been, just especially this year. And, with your contract expiring after this season, would you be interested in re-signing or coming back to the organization?
It's definitely a lot of emotions and thoughts that flow through my mind. I think that everything for me is so fresh that I don't know what I need and what I'm going to do, but I know that when the time comes and the opportunity is right for me to make those decisions, obviously I've always had a home in Indy, so it could potentially be a home for me again. But I think right now the switching dynamic of my family and everything, I got to do what's best for me. And that's no hanging my hat on one team or another, but I think it's specifically for me. I got to be selfish about that process. And when I know, you'll know. So we'll see.
Christine, then we'll go to Dana.
For both of you, you both are veterans and have had amazing careers. You've also had the opportunity to be mentors, especially with this very young team, right? And with AB and now, of course, Caitlin. Is there a moment, or can you just speak generally or specifically about that role?
That was Kelsey Mitchell speaking about her future in Indy. Guys, get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about all of this. Keep them bells on because you know what? I'm going to bring you the news. And like always, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake the haters.